Before we start the video, go ahead and check my description as I think it gives it a little more context. Without further ado, here's the video. So, like with everybody, I have an Instagram account and I was scrolling on my explore page one day, and for some reason Instagram gives me a lot of weird things, from sexual content to preaching content, and I stumbled across this video and I think you guys are going to find it pretty interesting. Without further ado, I'm going to play a little bit of it. Here we go.
Attention everybody, my name is Jordan McLeod. I just came out here to preach.
Yeah, and so I'm not going to play all of it because of course I don't want to get copyright, but essentially what happens is this guy starts preaching and people are looking kind of uncomfortable, and I'm going to play a little more when he gets kicked out. Here it is.
If you repent and believe in Jesus, you shall be saved.
Okay, I'm with security. You either leave now or they...
Yeah, and so one of the things, and I kind of want to get your thoughts on this, so please put in the comments below what you guys thought about it, whether this was right, whether this was wrong. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. But first thing I want to say is, number one, I think like whenever you do any type of preaching, people are not going to like it when you go into a business, because I think you lose like certain rights, and so it's kind of against the policy to go ahead and preach. Also, if you notice, he's on a cart, and I don't think Walmart's trying to catch a fat lawsuit. They're not trying to get a lawsuit from this. And also, if you look, a lot of people aren't really paying attention. They're kind of more looking at him like he's kind of crazy, and they're looking at him like something's up. And that's where this part of the video comes in, where I want to comment on this. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm all for street preaching and preaching in general, but when you do it like this, I think it kind of gives off the vibe that you're odd or you're crazy or you're kind of weird. I don't think this is the right way of doing gospel. I think this is kind of puts people in an inconvenient space. Instead of maybe going up to people one by one and trying to hear their story and listen to them, I think you force them in a way to kind of become uncomfortable, and people really don't like that in general. I know I personally wouldn't. But let me know what you guys think down below. I really want to hear your guys' thoughts. Like I said, preaching in general is great. I think you should always spread the word, but I don't know, guys, this doesn't do it for me. Let me know in the comments down below.